ambaye ningependa Wakenya wayajue na wayafahamu. Tumepitia mambo mengi ya kisiasa mpaka pale tumefikia. So mwaliko huu is basically focused kwa haya mambo ambayo yanaendelea sasa. Ninyi mna habari kwamba nimepata barua ya summons pia for the CID provincial head here in Mombasa kujibu maswali mambo ya uchunguzi unaoendelea wa TLD. So before I get the detail of the current conversation, let me begin by saying, kimaisha yangu mimi niko tofauti sana na maisha kwa mfano ya Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Wengi ambaye hamjui leo nitawaambia una tofauti kubwa sana kimaisha ikiwa utalelewa, will grow up kwa familia ya kitajiri na ikiwa utalelewa na grow up kwa familia ya kimaskini. So nataka niwaambie the difference between me, for example, and President Uhuru Kenyatta is that when he went to school, probably when he went to kindergarten, his father may have had to issue one check that would have taken him to PhD if he wanted to. For some of us, it was different. Some of us have had to struggle. Sisi wenyewe kibinafsi mpaka tukafika pale tumefika. Sisi wengine ilibidi tukitoka shule, and it had begun from primary school. Ukitoka shule unaingia shughulini. I have told you my story before, and I'm going to say it again here today. Mimi nikiwa mtoto wa shule ya primary, I supported my family kwenda kuuza vitumbua mtaani. Nilipotoka hapo nikaenda kidato, and by the way I had to wait for a while even to gather the entry or admission fees that would have enabled me to go to the Serani Secondary School ambayo nyote mmesikia juzi. Na mjue kwamba kwa miaka hayo ambayo nilikuwa shule, kwa umri ule ambayo nilikuwa nikitoka shule naenda kutafuta kazi ya kufanya. Wengi ambao hawajui, mimi nimefanya kazi ya uhamali hapa Old Port. I used to be paid 80 shillings after loading every truck from those jahazis that come from Somalia. Kubeba either scrap or fridges or TVs, whatever the cargo that is imported. So wengi ambao hamjui nilitoka hapa nikiwa naenda shule na jioni naenda kutafuta kibarua ya kufanya. Ni watu wachache sana katika nchi hii ambayo wanaweza kujitolea kufanya kazi na kuweza kujilipia karo mwenyewe. You hardly get to hear such stories. But I'm one of those who worked and paid my own school fees and supported by my close family members, brothers who kidogo walikuwa ahead of us. Wakipata yao kidogo na ile yangu niongeze hapo nisome. So indeed it was quite a struggle. Now I take pride really as a Kenyan to be what I am today. Na mimi kusema hayo nataka niseme I want to inspire other Kenyans in that siwezi kuwa nimetoka katika hali ya uzito ya maisha and then later on I give up and then it becomes the end of the road for me. Nimetoka mbali, yes, na nina imani naenda mbali. That is why you hear me all the time nikisema I have ambitions of being the president of this republic, because I believe in my God. Na Mwenyezi Mungu wangu hana hasara. My God has made it possible for me to be what I am today. And that is the difference between me and the leaders of the Jubilee government. wao wamekuwa katika comfort zone from the day they were born. Some of us have had to struggle. Na nataka niseme, I knew and I saw this coming. By the way, there's a lot more that is coming. Niliwaambia pale, I know they're determined. They've announced within their midst that they will do all that they can to ensure I am not in the ballot in 2017. But I want to remind them that this country belongs to all of us. Hii nchi ni yetu kama Wakenya. So sisi will not be intimidated. Tutasema ukweli vile ulivyo. I know they've also initiated investigation on my birth certificate. Well, they can go ahead and do so. I'm hoping hata mkitafuta ya marriage certificate, if it can help you, go ahead and do so. But I want to assure you, you cannot take away what rightfully belongs to me. Hiyo ni kitu moja that will never happen. So mimi nimefanya yale nimefanya. They want to ask me questions, but mimi nataka niwaambie siasa ya Kenya imekuwa mbovu. And the question that I ask, since when? Since when umewahi kuona communication that is profiled as confidential and important investigation that requires an assistant inspector general to fly to Mombasa to record my statements is shared in the public? So for some of us, I've heard, for example, as to hii barua mnaona ya Kenya National Examination Council, it is between Muhoro Nego and the CEO of Kenya National Examination Council. How did it make its way to the public? Because they want to create a certain perception that favors them. The other important or fundamental question I want to ask, I already have the report of the investigation. This is what they're going to file. This is probably what going to be forwarded to the DPP. They've already done the report. And it's already shared. Now, wanasiasa, I found this on some social media platform that asked so many questions. One, as to why governor may have registered in 2 institutions in the same year. Of course, I've got answers to that. Everything that is being asked here, I can assure you I have answers. Na nitawapatia hayo majawabu. Lakini I want to tell you, if Jubilee government believes by doing this will deter us or stop us from pursuing our agenda, wamepoteza mwelekeo, my friend. We will continue to ask the fundamental questions. Nataka niwaulize nyinyi, angalieni hii wakati. It was only 2 days ago when we raised the question and we wanted President Uhuru Kenyatta to come clean on privatization of Mombasa Port. We asked questions on the cost of SGR. Tuliuliza maswali of the moving the operation of the port into Naivasha. Tuliuliza maswali ya mashamba and injustices. So for me, my friend, whatever it takes, I will continue na njia hiyo, because I believe strongly, nia yangu na kuwa kiongozi is to serve the interests of the citizens, not only of Mombasa, but in the entire country. So kama Jubilee government hataki kuwekwa on check na wanaweza kufanya hayo yote ambayo wanafanya, sisi tutaendelea. The other point I want to make is that in the year 2013, there was an arrest that was made. Mtu ambaye alishikwa forging the documents of Joho in some hotel in Nairobi by members of public who then called the police. I'm aware that the first forgery that was done and the file of admission that was tampered was a document purported to have been signed by Kiamini. And the University of Nairobi later on issued a statement or did a report on how they never were unable to understand why a file of admission was tampered in their own institution. So Sahib, I saw this coming. I knew how they were going to do it, and I had prepared myself, and I'm ready. I'm going to face them. Kama ni kesho, nitaenda kuwaona, niwaambie yale ambayo najua, ili tuweke yote ambayo yanatakiwa kujibu kiusawa. Nataka niseme sahihi nachunguzwa na the entire institutions under Jubilee government, from Kenya Revenue Authority to CID. Nimeambiwa sasa wameenda Ministry of Health because they want to ascertain my birth certificate. Nimeambiwa watatumia mbinu zote. President Uhuru Kenyatta said it here in Mombasa, kwamba yeye atanionyesha na ataniangusha. I want to tell him, mimi sina uwezo huo wa kusema nitamuonyesha na nitamuangusha, lakini mimi nataka nimwambie, naomba Mwenyezi Mungu wangu usiku na mchana kwamba Wakenya in 2017 wamuonyeshe yeye, sio mimi. Lakini naomba Mwenyezi Mungu ikifika tarehe 8 mwezi wa 8 wamuonyeshe yeye kwamba hii dunia na hii nchi ni ya watu wote. Na kama ni kuumizwa kisiasa, so be it. But I want to assure our supporters, tutakuwa steadfast, and they cannot stop us, and inshallah we will be in that ballot at the time to stop us. Kuingia hapo, we shall be there kwa uwezo wa Mwenyezi Mungu, as long as we are alive. Na haya yote ambayo yanafanya na kusema kwamba sijui governor did not do well, first of all, why would I want to forge my own certificate and in the same year get admitted in 2 different institutions? Why would I do that? Wengine watasema, oh, explain the difference. I take pride of my results in the year 1993, and I should be an inspiration to other Kenyans that not doing well in Form 4 doesn't mean it's the end of the road for you. You can turn that around, and that is what I have successfully been able to achieve. And that really should be the conversation. Any serious leader would want to use that to inspire the young people that never made it for one reason or another. So as I stand here today, yes, I'm all of a D-, but I have been able to change that into real progress. And so that you know, even now I am a student of an MBA, and I will progress. You will not stop me. And I urge other Kenyans, if you did not do well in your secondary education, that is not the end of the world for you. That gives you a greater opportunity hapa mbele ya siku ya maisha. So musilete hiyo debate kwamba how. Yes, there's progression. There is. You know very well, if you don't do well in Form 4, kuna njia kadha wa kadha that you can use to progress and further your education. So that's what we are. And we take pride. Mimi nitaongea na Wakenya wote, nitawaambia bwana, unajua kuna Wakenya wanakosa kufanya mtihani na wakafanya vizuri kwa sababu ya hali ya umaskini. Kuna watu they never made or had an opportunity to even sit for education because they could not pay for the registration fee. And at that time probably it's about 1,000 shillings. So when they get that opportunity, are you going to tell them because you did not do it then, your life ends? No. This is just but the beginning, my friend. So for me, I will continue to ask the hard questions and remind my fellow citizens here in the entire Republic of Kenya that this country belongs to us. The institutions in this country are supposed to serve us because we pay. We're the taxpayers. We pay for their functions and everything else. So therefore, I will remind them that we are watching you. Some of you have allowed yourselves to be used as agents of Jubilee Party. We're watching you. And at some point, individually, you will be held to account. At some point. It may not be this time, but certainly, siku za usoni, we will hold you responsible. Na vitisho, some of us don't work with us. That can't work. That cannot work. I will do all that I can, tirelessly, with all efforts, to ensure we save the economy of Mombasa, the economy of the region, and empower the young people. You cannot come here, utoe bandari, useme unaipeleka Naivasha. What happens to the entire population that depends on port-related business? What happens to them? Na nataka niwaambie nyinyi, mnaona hivi, agenda yao ni kunisimamisha, so that hii privatization of the ports, and I want you to take keen interest on why the port has been privatized. And why selectively? Why? Why do we have a pay or pick? Why do you get Kenya Ports Authority to guarantee billions of shillings on the SGR deal? Why? Why did it not have to be Kenya Railways or the Treasury? Why? Because you want to milk the economy of the coastal people. You want to kill their economy and shatter their dreams and ruin their future. Na sisi tukisema hiyo, we become enemy of the state. I can tell you, the people like Raila Odinga and others had to go through a lot more than what we're going through here today. And I keep repeating, my friends, if you ever imagine that you'll do away with Hassan Ali Joho, there are other like 1 million like-minded people in this country that are watching. So fanyeni mnaofanya, lakini watu wa Kenya wameamka. So I want to end my conversation here and tell you that tomorrow at 10:30 I shall appear before the provincial CAD headquarters, and also as I appear to tell them, siku wengine tukisikia vitu vya criminal activities zimetokea, for example watu wameuliwa mahali kama vile Baringo, watu wameuliwa ama bank robbery, tuone kwamba pia watume the level of Assistant General of Police. Sio kukuta serious crimes zinatokea, they send a corporal. Lakini to try and intimidate people like ourselves, they send us an assistant inspector general to come and do my statement. My statement shall be very, very simple tomorrow. Taambia ukweli vile walipo. And in fact, if anything, I want to ask them a lot of questions. Maswali wanayo wao, how they get access to some students' file, tamper with it. And by the way, as I end this conference, I'm aware they went to as far as the nursery school. They went to Tononoka nursery school, then they went to Tomboya primary school. So, I don't know what else they would want to do, but I am ready. And I'll always be ready. Because I believe I am standing with the truth and nothing but the truth. Asanteni sana. Mubarikiwe. Asante.